Sincere apologies, everyone, but I come with an urgent request. Please go to the audience chamber at once.
Did that Titan Weapons attack remind anybody else of Galeem from Smash Ultimate? The way that light went out to like destroy everything? Because that made me think about Smash Ultimate now that I've played that game. And that's very much like the first attack that Galeem does at the very beginning of that game, you know? My oh my, I saw that and I was like, oh, that looks familiar. Time for some meta theories now. Back into the audience chamber then.
As you may know, there is a demilitarized zone between Mor Ardain and Uriah. Temperantia, think of it as a buffer between the two nations. We've received word of fighting in the area. Mor Ardain are in possession of a Titan weapon. They're advancing as we speak towards the Urian garrison.
Impossible.
Well, the two countries' Titans are at their closest right now.
You're saying we were waiting for a chance to strike? Unthinkable. Our people would never go to war against His Majesty's will.
At any rate, we must investigate.
Yes, you're right. Praetor, I beg your leave. We need to find out what's going on. Your Eminence.
Thank you.
Your Eminence,
Might I ask you to assist Special Inquisitor Morag in her investigation?
We have no reason to refuse, and you needn't worry about me.
I am quite grateful to hear that.
Let's go after them. Hurry.
Party formation has changed. Back to these three. This is why I didn't put Morag in my party yet. Like, you can only have 3 party members, and I haven't thrown Morag into the party for this chapter. Because, like, she literally keeps dipping in and out of being available in your party back and forth. So for this chapter, I'm sticking with Tora as my tank. But maybe next one we might mix it up a bit. You know? Might well do. This way!
Who's responsible for this? Preparations are still ongoing. If we attack now, we could...
What have you done, Senator Roderick?
Special Inquisitor, what are you doing here?
The Emperor ordered that the dig be halted. He was very specific, Senator. If you've restarted it, you have violated His Majesty's will.
The Emperor doesn't understand Mor Ardain's urgent lack of resources. This is for the Empire.
Your patriotism is touching. But that doesn't explain why you're waging war with Uriah!
It wasn't me. I did not give that order. Even I would never dream of declaring war without His Majesty's express consent.
So who in the...
Morag!
Who are these people? Busting in here.
This is the driver of the Aegis. You are to afford him the same respect as me.
This is him? I heard the rumors, but this boy?
There are rumors now? Wow. Am I really that famous?
Do you have any idea how much it costs to repair a water tower? It's a lot.
So less famous, more infamous.
Morag? Is Mor Ardain really attacking?
They are, as much as I hate to admit it.
Tell me, what's going on?
Tricky indeed. If this escalates into all-out war...
The timing is all wrong. We can't win this fight, not now.
Sounds like you were planning to start this sooner or later, sly rat.
Maybe save the accusations for now.
But the Empire never really wanted a war, did it?
That core crystal. Don't tell me you're the...
Answer me!
You're right.
Mithra?
Who stands to gain from an Ardainian-Orion war?
Who gains... You don't mean...
Jin and Torna. It's very possible.
But how?
Maybe just coincidence after all?
Master Pawn.
I wish I could believe that.
Inquisitor Morag, please. You are the only one who can put a stop to this.
It's a bit late for that, don't you think? But I'm not going to sit back and watch. Brighid?
Right.
Morag.
Rex, this is an Imperial matter. We can't ask for your aid in this affair.
Not if it's really a coincidence, like Tora said. But, if Torna are really involved, doesn't that make this our problem too?
But...
Think of it as compensation for the water tower. How's that?
I knew you'd go there.
You're so noble, it hurts.
Very well. Can I ask you to help me again?
Yep, we're on the case.
Yes, of course.
I'll accompany you.
Fam?
What's happening in Temperantia right now? It's being led by a weaponized Titan, correct? My power doesn't only affect blades, it also works against Titans. I am certain I can be of assistance. Besides? I have the strangest feeling that I'm somehow meant to be there.
Fan Lenorn. You.
The plot thickens. So how we get to Temperantia? My camera's kind of blocking that box, isn't it? If Senator Roderick is here, I assume there must be an Ardainian military vessel stationed at the port. Then we go to port and get on Ardainian Titan battleship. Alright then, there's no time to waste. Let's go. Will do, man. Hopefully I don't get absolutely annihilated by this Chapter 5 boss. That'd suck, man. That'd really suck. Wait, I could probably just fast travel, right? Like, yeah. Yeah, man. This way. I love fast travel. It's so nice, man.
Off we go.
This way.
Where to, Master Pawn?
Poppy sounds so different.
Hey, remind me again why we're bringing this spanner.
Because this sounds like fun.
We're not on holiday here.
I've heard a lot about these Torna people.
They're the ones collecting core crystals, yeah?
And besides, I can't pretend this doesn't concern us too. Not when they're calling themselves Torna.
Shalad?
And there we go. We have the final party member of the game now. Yeah, so there's 5 total party members that you can get. Like 6 if you count Vandam, but he's taken out by the story, as we know. So now we have the final party member here, Zeke, who's primarily an attacker. So, it looks like before I started New Game Plus, it looks like I set him to level 35 since I figured the party would be around there by then. Looks like I was pretty close in my guess. So yeah, there's his main blade, Pandoria, with his crazy sword there. I also gave him Cosmos, which is like one of the best attacking blades, who is actually from the Xenosaga series. Same as like Telos, they're both blades that were included, who are kind of references to characters from that game. And yeah, so I have a few kind of attacking blades on. Let's put Pandoria there. And yeah, I don't actually have a ton of like rare blades on him here, because I never actually really use Zeke all that much, because like an attacking class for a driver is like the least useful of them all. Like tanks and healers are great, and then I would just have like Rex as an attacker, but he's not really like super needed for that. It's just like, I don't know. And where would I put in another attacker unless I was gonna take Rex out, was like my idea behind that. Throughout this like series that we're doing, we might use Zeke a little bit with some kind of wacky builds that I have in mind. Zeke could come in useful for that. So yeah, the final party member. I was mentioning earlier about how I love how this game makes it seem like people who will become your allies are enemies at first, and then they become your allies. And yeah, so Zeke is now the final party member. So we now have all 5 drivers then. I also like how similar this is to Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and like the diversity of your party. Like in Xenoblade Chronicles 1, you have Hums, Nopon, High Entia, stuff like that form your party. And in Xenoblade 2 here, you have someone from Leftheria, someone from Gormott, someone from if you want to count Argentum as the Nopon place, someone who's a Nopon, someone from Mor Ardain, someone from Tentacle, and you technically have someone from Uriah if you count Vandam, but like he's gone now. But you basically have somebody from like every major continent in this game. So that's pretty cool. How would I do like one of the Ardainian soldier voices? Oh, I can't. I'll just do something else. You're headed to Temperantia. Well, just give the word and we can prepare a Titan ship for you. Don't forget me, is what a more Ardainian soldier would say. And let's set sail at once.
Lady Morag, greetings. I have news from the front. Our Titan weapon has crossed the central border. It's advancing at about 40 Titan pets per hour.
I want to get in front of it. Is there a suitable place to dock?
There's a bay fairly close by. If you dock there, you should be able to get to the cliffs above it.
Understood. Go!
Yes, ma'am.
Well, looks like we made it to Temperantia. And this is like the one like story part of the game where we're actually here. Wait, I was like, oh, it's just one of the Ardainian soldiers. Oh, this is the guy who took us here. I was like, who the heck is that I can talk to down there? I was confuzzled for a second there. Collection point. Don't mind me. Who needs to stop the massive Titan weapon that Jin's using when I can freaking harvest collection points, you know? Well, we got forestry level 3 on Poppy's 3rd form here. How many nodes was I even missing on her? Oh my goodness. Quite a few here. Oh, mystery. Question marks. What the heck, man? All question marks. Maybe that's why I never got those ones. Because of question marks. Well, that sucks. Oh yeah, I forgot I put cross set on Nia. Did I give her a decent core chip? Yeah, looks like I have pretty endgame ones on her too. I wasn't sure, man. And we got something on Brighid too. I kind of don't like how you have to go into the menu to actually activate it. Look at how decked out my affinity charts are. But yeah, and I was talking about how Brighid's a dodge tank earlier. Adds 10% to damage dealt for each attack the driver evades. So if you evade 25 attacks, then you're doing 250% extra damage for the whole rest of the fight. Improves evasion by 60% when HP's 30% or lower, so it makes it harder to actually kill the driver then. And adds 90% chance of evading ranged attacks. So you're almost never gonna be hit by something ranged when you're using Brighid. Is kinda insane.
Okay,
what? Why are you attacking me? Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. You better run. That's what I thought, man. Oh wait, stay away from me. Stay away from me. You look kind of like that new Pokemon that was just recently revealed for Sword and Shield, the one that like bites stuff, except like different coloration. That's what you remind me of from the Pokemon Direct from like a few days ago at the time of streaming this. For Pokemon Sword and Shield. I forget what the dude's name was. Alrighty, here we are.
How awful.
They didn't stand a chance.
Look, over there. everyone okay?
Just about, I think.
We have to stop it.
How do we do that? On its back, there's an Ardainian drive mechanism. If we can somehow sever the cables connecting it to each leg, its energy supply will be cut off. It'll stop.
Lady Mithra, I presume you'll be able to destroy them.
Good plan.
Sure, that sounds like a feasible measure. That is, if we don't mind reducing the whole area to ashes.
What do you mean?
I read instruction manuals. It's my job to know these things. The weapon is powered by vaporized Titan bodily fluids. The gas it makes is completely unstable. The slightest shock and we have a giant explosion on our hands. There was an accident here just 3 months ago because we didn't see how unstable it was.
If we just attacked without realizing that...
Oh, damn it!
Why make a weapon that dangerous?
As long as we got the weapon inside enemy lines. Destroying the weapon would destroy them too. That was the justification given.
That's so cold, it's almost impressive.
That's exactly why the Emperor called a halt to the excavation.
Can we get other people on board?
The control center is protected by 10 layers of armor. The chances of it being breached or destroyed are low. But that armor is limited. It doesn't entirely cover the energy cables.
So, it's them or nothing.
How we get up on Titan's back?
Up ahead. There's a spot where the cliff juts out. If we can get up there, we'll be able to jump onto its back.
But if our timing's off, we go head first down to the bottom of the cliff.
And we'd have to make it across, avoiding its attacks all the while.
I'll take care of it.
Fan?
I mean, I'll stop the Titan moving. While it's stopped, you all jump onto its back.
Fan, you... Alright then. But you better be careful.
Don't worry. I will.
Then let's go.
Well, time to make our way onto the Titan's back then. Whoa, what the heck is... Okay. Why did Nia just take damage? Oh, did she walk onto like one of the hot spots there? Oh, maybe. No, let me go. Just let me over here. Just get me away from these enemies. There we go.
Almost there. Ah, we can't get closer.
Allow me!
Fan!
Leave her. She'll be fine. Trust me.
Now, let's move!
Yeah! We just need to cut that. What?
An independent defense mechanism. Ardainian technology. My apologies.
Why would you even bloody make something like that?
Rich leader, fight now.
Now, this was the boss here that I could not beat on my first playthrough for quite a while. Oh, I already have max affinity with Pyra there. So, turns out, if you attack this thing, it'll just regenerate, like, infinitely. So what you want to do is you want to attack the power lines. Yeah, let's tell them to focus on this. So let's see if I can attack from the side here and do double spinning edge. And yeah, you... What? I didn't get a crit there? That sucks. That really sucks. Let's just try to get double spinning edge back up here. I missed. And try to do this. And yeah, we can't exactly inflict break on cables. Okay. Time to double spinning edge to victory because Mithra's kinda busted. In that you get a critical hit and it just recharges immediately. So if either of the hits of double spinning edge get a crit, immediate recharge. Oh, well, I guess I didn't get a crit either time that time. Oh, I can't change blades right now. because I have my blades restricted. Yeah, wait for that thing to wear off there. There we go. Now I can do this. Boop. Now we do this. Yeah, that thing sure does a decent amount of damage to us, especially at the end. I was seeing how low Nia's health was there, and it's pretty darn low. Kaboom. There we go. Oh my goodness. Yep. Sure likes to do that. Okay, you do this, Tora. Get up, Rex. Come on, Nia. Come on. I almost tried to inspire Nia because that's what you do in Xenoblade Chronicles 1 when you pick people up, man. Aw, dang it. Nia went down again. Okay, phew. We just did it in time. That thing does so much damage towards the end.
Stopped.
Yes, seems like it.
It's you. I thought it might be.
Jin!
I knew it. So this is Jin, leader of Torna. I am Fan Lenoren. As envoy of Praetor Malthus, I am bringing you into custody.
How ironic that you should speak his name with that face, oblivious to everything, even your own identity.
What? Do you know something about...
And you, Aegis. Don't you dare stand there, acting like you're not involved in all this.
All right. Then tell me this. Why are you, who fought alongside us to defeat Malos, now standing by his side?
Jin fought against him.
It's very simple. I realized he had the right of it. That's all.
I don't think it's as simple as that at all.
So clever. You always were too clever for your own good.
Sorry. That's just the way I am.
Mithra! Don't tell me!
Yes. He's a blade too. He was the strongest blade in Torna, until it fell in the war.
It fell, says the girl who sank it.
A blade?
There were none stronger, yet none kinder either. And no one who hated to fight more than him. Why, Jin? What changed?
What if I told you it was your fault?
Mine.
If you hadn't sealed yourself away, then she'd still...
Oh. So that's it.
That core crystal!
That color. It's like blood.
Careful. That crystal isn't normal.
Put away your sword. My ability is to restrict a blade's every action. As long as you are a blade, there is nothing you can do to escape its clutch.
Wait, restricting Blade's powers? Then before, was that...
Go ahead and try.
So we kind of just got a whole bunch of information all at once, and Rex kind of dropped a bit of a hint there. A little bit of a hint. What with, at the end of chapter 4 there, his was all of a sudden restricting Mikhail and Petroka, and Rex was like, wait, her power is to restrict other blades? So, like, that before, at the end of chapter 4. Like, what was that then? Does that mean that those two are blades then? And also now it's just been revealed that Jin is a blade, but blades their core crystals are like always blue, with the exceptions being to the Aegis, or if they're a flesh eater where it can change color. And he has a very peculiar core crystal color there. So there's a whole bunch of information that was just dropped all at once there like that, you know? So yeah, and Jin was like, if you hadn't left when you did, then she'd still... And the one person that we know who's important to him, who's like not exactly around anymore, is Laura, who's kind of in that crystal there. Come on, get him! There we go. There we go, let's do this. And then we do this. And then we do this. And then this is gonna be some massive damage. This might actually do it because we're kind of insanely broken. Yeah, here we go. Well, there he goes flying. Well, here we go again, since that wasn't it. What? Well, ow. Wow, he just one-shotted me? What the heck? Well, time to take revenge on him then. Never mind, I wasn't able to topple him there. Oh my goodness. Get over here, why am I so slow? Well, that was easy, wasn't it?
How is he still moving? Even that Petroka girl couldn't withstand it.
No, it's working. His powers are certainly limited now. But Jin, he's one of the most powerful blades in history.
Even so, we can beat him. We just have to work together.
I don't think so.
What? Fan!
You are no slave. Be free now.
Fan. No. No. Why? Jin! Why the hell would you do this? What good does it do you?
Why, you ask? Then let me ask you this. Blades are granted phenomenal power from our creator on high, yet we are doomed to never remember. Why?
What?
The accumulation of memories is what allows mankind, no, all life to grow, change, evolve. But blades are fleeting. When we return to our cores, our memories are lost, our growth snatched away forever.
People aren't so different.
Man's life too has an end, yes. However, though each individual life is fleeting, you pass on your memories, allowing you to grow as a species, as a culture. Why does Indol control all the core crystals? By controlling the moment of every blade's birth, they enslave our entire kind. How is that fair? We have no culture because Indol decrees it. Because that's what your kind do.
Jin!
Why are you the masters and we the slaves? It is we who embody the very nature of this world.
Blades embody the world. I don't get what you're...
If you saw the last state of humanity, you'd understand. Now that you have come this far, there can be no turning back. But I'm afraid your journey ends here.
What?
Why now?
Hey, now's our chance!
Huh?
What are you standing around for? Show that scumbag what's what!
What?
It's Akos!
Malos sent me. Time to make an exit.
Ready?
Who says we're going to let you go?
You really don't understand, do you? You really think this is over?
What the? How? We cut the bloody cable!
Certainly. But some energy still remains deep in its core. Don't you see? It's like a blade weapon. Well, you seem busy. I'll leave you to it. Bye.
Wait!
So we have another character death after Vandam, and yeah, again, there's kind of a lot of information that's dropped on you all at once in this chapter for sure. Like a whole lot. Do the thing. A whole lot to take in all at once. I guess we're not going to be able to launch in time this time, but that is okay. And yeah, time to actually take this thing down now. And just spam double spinning edge. I'm not surprised that aggro's on me from spamming double spinning edge this whole time, you know. And then we do this. We can launch. No effect to launch. I guess you can't launch it because it's literally attached to the ground, you know. I guess that makes sense. Boop. Ah, we inflicted break again. Alrighty. And then... Sure, we'll go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna go ahead and get ready to switch to Telos here in a second, so that we can finish off that chart at the top there with darkness. Alright, can I have... I guess I can't do level 4 special since I don't have enough affinity right now. That's a shame. If only I was running Hunter's Chemistry or something. That'd be nice. Actually, I don't think Hunter's Chemistry would do anything in this fight. I don't think so. But it's usually a pretty alrighty Ox Core. Alrighty. Oi, oi, that's rude, isn't it? So much for my topple, but ah well. Alright, I should be able to get fire off in a sec here. Is what I should be able to do. And then I switch here, and then I do fire. Now we have darkness and fire orbs on it. Boopity bop. So now we have a darkness orb and a fire orb on it. I don't think I'll be able to get any more orbs on it without killing it. My oh my. My oh my, man. How about I just go ahead and do a chain attack right now? I made sure to switch to Mithra before we did that. So there's a darkness orb and a fire orb. So I'll use light here to attack the darkness orb. And now I need to use water on both Nia and Tora to guarantee the fire orb breaks. Kind of like this. And then we have to use Poppy QT to break that fire orb. Bada bing, bada boom. It's one orb down. And now we'll go ahead and shatter that darkness one with Mithra. It should do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, figured it would. And let's go ahead and try out a Brona. Try it out. Overkill start. Figure that happened, and let's go ahead and finish it off with Poppy's third form. Is what we'll do. As kind of a lot of damage. That doesn't even matter since the thing's already dead. And we keep going. More overkill. We go again. Lots of overkill. Let's do this. Oop. Wow, the camera's in a weird spot, isn't it? Big explosion. Let's go ahead and do this then. Yeah, that's kind of a lot of damage, isn't it? Yep. That pretty much went how I thought it would.
I don't get it. I'm meant to be a driver now. I have a blade of my own. But couldn't do anything. Fan. Nothing's changed. I'm just as weak as I've always been! Jin, what happened to make you like this?
What is that? That... Ryan army! So many of them! What?
No! Shit! Who gave that damn order?
At this rate, I don't think there's any stopping them.
How so?
They think more Ardain attacked them illegally, with no declaration of war.
This is bad. If someone doesn't explain what's really going on...
But there's no time for that.
So what? We just give up?
Heavy cannons. That's Uriah's main weapon.
Here too. More Ardain also readying artillery.
I don't care if we're not gonna make it in time. We need to get to Uriah.
Right.
Wait!